The Scholastic Ball Report is sponsored by UK Sports Medicine and brought to you by Central Bank, Crown Trophy, Farmers Bank and Capital Trust, Kentucky Utilities, Panel Swim Shop, P-Rats, PrepSpin.com, Rafferty's, Roberts Insurance, Sutherland Chevrolet, and by Whitaker Bank.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Ullery Flynn Report. No, that's not right. It is. It's the Scholastic Ball Report. How about this, Rob? For the first time in 14 years, our host, Gary Ball, will not be here. He's under the weather.
That is a first.
It's a first time.
When he called me and asked him to fill in for him tonight, I was in total shock that he wasn't able to be with us.
He never misses this show.
Never.
So you know he must be feeling kind of goofy, but we got a lot to talk about. It's a great time of year. We have on our show today West Jessamine Volleyball going to the state tournament. They've won 30 games this year.
30 games, 12th region champions. It's unbelievable.
It's just amazing. But it's also playoff time for soccer, volleyball, football. There's a lot going on.
Cross-country state championships going on. So a lot going on this weekend.
Yeah, we got Sayre Golf that's going to be here today. Some of our scholar athletes going to be talking about not only playing golf, but a little bit of how you get it done in the classroom.
Great scholar athletes over there at Sayre.
Yeah, and Butch Cope from the Kentucky High School Athletic Association is going to be with us. And also, you've brought a guest with you to talk a little bit about what are we supposed to drink, and are there any myths to the drinks that we got today?
Bianca Grimshaw from UK Sports Medicine is going to come talk to us a little bit about the myths and the facts about sports drinks. A lot of topics out there we can talk about. And,
Hold it. There are myths about sports drinks?
Lots of myths.
Wow. Well, I'm kind of curious about finding that. But you know what? We got some great highlights. We're going to show you some highlights of all the great things that are going on around the state. Football is really pretty prominent right now, so you're going to get a chance to see those. And they're brought to us by our good friends at P-Rats.
Over at Scott County, J-Town and the Cards at Toyota Stadium. First quarter action. Scott County's Josh Davis rolls out passes to a wide open Bryce Lawson. 7-0 Cards. Next Cardinals drive. Davis to Covington, Glenn Covington for the touchdown. Scott County gets the win 55-6.
Now to Class 3A playoffs at Lexington Catholic. The Knights have advanced to at least the state semifinals 5 years in a row. Second quarter. Bo Allen, the screen pass to Sam Hodges, and he's got running room. Got a convoy, 61 yards, but he fumbles at the goal line. Hodges on the spot, jumps on it for the touchdown, 28-6 Knights, and then Allen with time. Damian Jones, where are you? There you are. Touchdown pass, 35-6 Catholic. Points, hey, right back at you, big guy. 55-22, and the Knights meet up with Bardstown. Unbeaten LCA hosting Shelby Valley from Robinson Creek in Pike County in 2A. First play from scrimmage. The Eagles give it to the horse, Dylan Wheatley. Big 32. He's going to rumble, young man, rumble. That's the way to start the playoffs. 57-yard TD run, 7-0 LCA. The next time LCA gets the ball. Logan Nevis out with a broken thumb, so Braden Miller getting all the snaps, connects with Kalen LeBrick. LCA, no trouble. 56-26.
Hey, welcome back. This is our Team of the Week segment, and I'm really pumped. We got West Jessamine High School here, and this segment brought to you by Roberts Insurance. They cover probably half the state.
At least half the state.
Excellent, and we thank you for that. All right, Coach, you guys are sitting. Relax a little bit there now. You look like you're a little bit nervous.
I'll be a little more relaxed after the state tournament.
There you go. I mean, you guys have had a great year. 30 wins. You win the region. You got to feel just so pumped.
Oh, I'm excited. I mean, these girls, you know, they've come out, they set their goals early in the season. The region championship was one of them. And they knew going in that it was going to take commitment, hard work, the right attitude. They were in the gyms early, countless hours in practice, competitive practices. In the preseason, they were in the weight rooms. They open gyms. And, you know, these girls all play club ball off season.
There you go. Now, Alexis, all of this has been done, and you're only a junior. What's held this team together this year?
I think what really holds us together is that we're not just teammates. Like, some of these girls, they're my best friends. So, like, we hang out outside of, like, practice. We hang out at school. We have lots of classes together. And really just learning to lean in on each other and learning that, like, with volleyball, it's all about depending on each other because you can't do it by yourself. And that's really what holds us together, I think.
Right. Communication, team chemistry, most important thing.
Well, y'all learned that lesson early. That's very good. All right, Claire, you play a couple of sports, also basketball and track. Do you have any preference for one you like the best?
My basketball coach will hate me. I think volleyball ranks first on the list. Track goes next. Basketball's at the bottom.
That's great. Well, now, that's the right answer, too. That's the politically correct answer at this point in time.
It's a safe answer.
There you go. Now, Kylie, when did you realize this year was going to be a special year?
We had a team bonding event in July at the Asbury University ropes course, and we did the high ropes course, and it was so much fun. We all just came together and we just had fun.
Yeah. That's great.
Yeah.
Perfect. And Lynn, what's the week been like getting ready for state tournament? How's it been? Been any different than the regular season?
Well, I feel like, I don't know, the entire season we've just really been working up to playing the regions and beating the regions, and we've done that already. So now we're just working on, you know, we're having some fun, and the practices are pretty much the same, but now we're just trying to, like, reach our potential, you know, our full potential.
It's like icing on the cake. Then,
yes, exactly.
All right, anything you've told the girls that's a little different or a little special? You just kind of let it go the way it's been going?
Well, I mean, you know, after we won the region, we told them how proud of them we were and just how happy we were for them. But, you know, we also want to see them go to state, and we want them to see them do something that honors their talent and see them leave their mark on this program.
And I'm sure the city of Nicholasville is very proud of you all, and I'm sure representing the school, representing your parents is most important to you all.
Oh, absolutely.
That's got to be fun. You all got to be psyched, right?
Yeah, definitely.
That's right. You get to go and a chance. West Jessamine here. Girls got a chance to go not only to the state tournament, but to win this thing. Bring the crown back to Nicholasville, and then all of us that live close to Nicholasville will take credit for it. How's that?
Sounds good.
Is that good? Hey, coming up next, we got our Scholars of the Week. We're going to be watching you all. The best of luck to you. Hope you have a great week. But our Scholars of the Week will be coming up. We'll be back in just a moment.
Hello, welcome back. We've got our Scholar Athletes of the Week from Sayre. First question's for Jack. Jack, can you tell me what separates an average student from a great one?
I think just like using your time efficiently, because it's hard for some people. You got to be like focused. If you're not focused, it's really hard for some people to do well.
And Lainey, with a strong academic standing at Sayre, you led the soccer team in scoring. What allows you to perform at both with such high standards?
Having a great support network behind me. My teachers and coaches have always been so supportive of my busy schedule, and they've been great through the whole season. So.
And Jack, does being very artistic carry over to other areas for you?
I think definitely, because like in golf, you're in a lot of positions you don't want to be in. So if you're in the trees, you have to picture a way to get out of it. So I think just like picturing artwork, you have to do the same thing.
And Lainey, what will take you from your Sayre experience that'll benefit you for years to come?
I think having a positive attitude and an open mind is something I've learned at Sayre, so it's been really nice.
And can both of you guys tell me, like, what do you plan for college and your field of study?
I'm going to be playing golf in college, and I think I'll be majoring in business.
Okay.
I'll also be majoring in business, and I'm applying this month and hopefully to Swanee and University of South Carolina.
Well, good luck. And Coach, can you tell me what future do you see for Lainey?
Well, Lainey was a joy to coach and a great teammate. She worked hard for us all season long. Like you heard, she led the team in a lot of ways. And as far as like school goes, she's not sure where she's going to go. She thinks she's going to study business, and whatever she does, I know she'll be successful because of her great attitude and work ethic.
And Mr. O'Rourke, can you speak to like what these two, how they represent Sayre?
Sure. We really want our students to be balanced, and both Jack and Lainey are. Jack, you know, is good academics. He's a great golfer, but he likes to spend time in the art studio. And Lainey's been our yearbook editor for the past 2 years. Unusual. Usually it's only 1 year position, but she's done it for 2 years. So we like the fact that they do lots of things for us at the school.
Okay, thank you. We don't have the plaques with us now, but if you go to Crown Trophy in front of Gaddytown on Nicholasville Road, they'll give you some plaques, put your name on it. Now let's toss it back to Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week.
Let's take a look at the Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week. Wagner at Lexington Catholic. The pass from Bo Allen goes to Sam Hodges. He's got running room, 61 yards for the touchdown, right? Not yet. He fumbles at the goal line, does Hodges, and then Sam jumps right on the fumble. Touchdown, Lexington Catholic. Lexington Catholic would go on for the 55-22 win. Congratulations to Sam Hodges. That is the Sutherland Chevrolet Drive of the Week.
Welcome into the UK Sports Medicine segment. This week we have Bianca Grimshaw helping us, and she's going to talk to us a little bit about sports drinks. So Bianca, talk to us about the advantages of using sports drinks.
All right, so sports drinks, it depends on the kind that you're using and the type that you're using and when you're using them with your activity level. But I would say the recommendation would be to have them for high intensity sports and sports when you're going to be sweating a lot, because what the sports drinks do is they have carbohydrates and electrolytes, and what the carbohydrates do are assist in the energy production, where the electrolytes help in maintaining the hydration status and fluid levels of the body.
Golly, man.
That's a lot of information.
That's a lot of it, but that's pretty good, right there. Okay, so that's the advantages. I suppose there may be some disadvantages as well?
Absolutely. So looking at some of the sports drinks that are on the market, just looking at the high fructose corn syrup and some of the added sugars, just for the taste buds, that could be something that adds to, if you're drinking them quite often just because you like the taste, you're thinking, oh, this is going to help me stay hydrated. It could be something that adds to a little bit of weight gain. But again, it depends on how often you're using or drinking the sports drinks and at what point you're using them as well.
Sure. So talk to us a little bit about some of the different brands that are out there right now, and even the newest crazes of using chocolate milk as a sports drink.
Absolutely. So growing up, I was, I guess, exposed to Gatorade and Powerade, the typical ones. Then coming down to Kentucky, I was actually exposed to Sword, which is something new and something that I'm looking into a little bit more since being here. The chocolate milk craze, I'm not really sure too much about it, but I know it's something that has been recommended, especially for the marathon and, again, that high-intensity sport level. So I think that's something that's really important in the focus of the level of exercise that you're using or completing and what you need to replenish after that.
Right, and using it post-exercise is real important as well.
Right.
All right, here's a curveball for her. Okay, so regardless of whether it's Gatorade, water, how important is it for us to stay hydrated?
It's definitely important to stay hydrated. Just to maintain homeostasis within the body, fluid is essential for that. So we need to maintain drinking water all throughout the day, not just if you're exercising or partaking in sport.
Sure. What's a good measure when you talk to an athlete to know that they're hydrated well enough?
So definitely looking at urine, so just keeping them, having them look, just take a quick glance, seeing if it's light yellow, pale yellow is an easy way to check and keep in mind. Right,
and when the athletes in the middle of the summer, when you tell them that they're starting to urinate in dark gold, things like that, and it means that they're in trouble and they really need to, and it can be in a deficit situation, and it really is a problem at that point.
Absolutely.
Wow, this is pretty good right here. See, I'm learning all this stuff out now that I'm not playing anymore.
Right.
But if any young person asks me, I can definitely go to them and tell them what I know.
So the website's up there. The walk-in clinic at 7 a.m. Monday through Friday. Now we're going to take it back to the KHSAA. Thanks, Bianca, for enlightening us on sports drinks.
Of course.
And welcome into the Kentucky High School Athletic Association portion of the show with our good friend. What's your name again? He's a Cardinal fan, you know. So Butch Cope is here. And Butch, I tell you, I've always said that we do state tournaments in Kentucky better than anybody. And this week, you got your hands full. You got a bunch of them going on.
We really do. This week we have state cross-country meet out at Altec, the horse park. And we have the state soccer championships at Bryan Station High School. Wow. And then we have a state volleyball tournament going on at Valley High School in Louisville.
Wow. You guys are spread pretty thin.
It is, but it's an exciting weekend. It's fun. You know, when you're spread like that, it's challenging, but it's fun for our staff.
A lot of student athletes participating, and that's great.
Really are, and it looks like we're going to have great weather. Cross country, there'll be 7,000 to 10,000 people out there. People just don't realize the numbers that attend that cross country meet.
Wow.
Soccer, we've got some matchups that could have some great crowds there, and in volleyball in Louisville, that's a great.
And if the weather stays like it's been, you'll have a good chance to have some pretty good crowds, I would think.
We hope so.
And football playoffs are going on as well?
Football playoffs begin this weekend and in March to Bowling Green, so it's postseason time at the KHSA.
Wow. Postseason's a good time for you and I as baseball fans, but this year not too good for us, is it?
No, and you said I'm a Cardinal fan earlier. Clarify that, St. Louis, because there's an...
Oh, that's true. That is true. A St. Louis Cardinal fan. That's exactly right. Well, as you got so much going on, how do you continue to do that? I mean, you got to have somebody at each and every event. How do you all break all that up down at the building there?
We do. We've got a core group that works our events. There's usually 2 of our executive staff at each one of the events, and it takes a lot of volunteers, especially at cross country, covering the course. Soccer, it takes a lot as well, but we have a lot of people that just will take vacation to come work and be a part of the event. Just like Sweet 16, boys and girls basketball, they want to be a part of it, and that's the whole key to all of it.
Yeah. Just people helping people. That's great.
It is. It is.
So you have to, I'm sure, with your staff, trying to spread everybody out to all this, working in conjunction, you two have to coordinate quite a bit, don't you, to keep this going?
We're very busy as well.
Yeah, and here tonight, you're doing a TV show. Butch is sitting here, and neither one of you are working. What's the deal?
I better put a plug in, too. We do have a competitive cheer postseason that's going on,
too. You better put that in, or you will get some phone calls.
As well, so it is a busy time.
And where's that going on?
Right now, we're at Regions, but our state will be the weekend after state football, December the 10th at All-Tech Arena as well, and they help cover it, too.
Yep.
Well, I tell you what, no bigger fan than me for what our Kentucky High School Athletic Association does for years, running all those events and doing it with class and dignity. So keep up the great work, my friend.
You guys do a great job.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, we got more highlights coming to you this time, brought to you by Prep Spin.
To the jungle in Nicholasville, where the district champs East Jess welcome Russell County in 4A, 20-12 East Jess. 4th and 14, the halfback pass from Desmond LeDuc is picked off by Kylie Larkins-Rice. 20-12 at the break, third quarter. The Jags' Aaron Fortenberry from the 10 gets to the goal line and will cough it up. And Cheeto Lane Crank recovers for the touchdown, the big guy. East Jess moves on to play Wayne County 33-12. At 8-2, Danville has seen a return to the top of 2A football. Tonight they host Allen Central, which could be playing its last football game ever. The Rebels are consolidating with South Floyd next year, and it did not take long for Danville to get on the board. First quarter, third play from scrimmage. Zach Dampier, the quick pass to Ellison Stanfield. He'll take it into the house, about 20 yards out. 2-point conversion good, 8-0 Admiral still in the first. Don Levy-Harris busts over from a yard out, 15-0 Ads. And Allen Central's football legacy is now over. 51-6, Danville wins easily.
Pass the bourbon.
Yes.
It's Bourbon County and Round County. Another 4A game. Don't get too excited. Just under 3 minutes left. Left in the second. Round County's Dylan Foltz puts the Vikings on the board 29-6. However, Bourbon County would add to their lead as quarterback Trevor Lucky. He's feeling lucky today. Takes it in from 15 yards out to make it a 36-6 lead after the extra point. Bourbon County wins it 46-12. They will play Ashland next.
Hey, welcome back into the Scholastic Ball Report. As we get ready to close out here, Joe, tell me what's going on with Lafayette. I know you're in the playoffs.
Play Louisville Butler this Friday, still rolling.
Still rolling. They had that one defeat, and they've just kind of been waxing everybody, haven't they? Attaboy, good luck.
Won the city championship, went undefeated. It's been a great year for Lafayette football this year.
You got your fellas spread out all over the state,
We're spread out. We've got state soccer. We've got state cross country. We're rolling with the football playoffs and everything.
Attaboy. All the playoffs going on this week. Gary, we want you to know we miss you here, buddy. We know you haven't missed very many of these, but as always, for those you see and those you don't see, keep your eye on the Scholastic Ball Report.
The Scholastic Ball Report was sponsored by UK Sports Medicine and brought to you by Central Bank, Crown Trophy, Farmers Bank and Capital Trust, Kentucky Utilities, Panel Swim Shop, P-Rats, PrepSpin.com, Rafferty's, Roberts Insurance, Sutherland Chevrolet, and by Whitaker Bank.